Hi, folks. Welcome to Crisco's Corner. Unfiltered commentary. Not your truth, the real truth. Please like, share, and subscribe. And as always, thank you for your support. Welcome back from Town Hall. New survey of key demographics shows stark warning sign for Democrats ahead of the midterms. I had to throw that in there. Sorry. Yeah. I mean, they're even ticking off their own people. Let's read on. President Biden's vaccine mandates for the private sector, healthcare workers, and federal employees are proving to be particularly unpopular for key demographic constituency, black voters. They're pissing off everybody. I got to be fairly frank here. According to the new Morning Consult survey, which was conducted September 18th through 20th, the president net approval rating among unvaccinated black voters tanked 17 points since a September 6th through 8th survey just before the mandates were announced. Now, my understanding is they're considering, or they might have already done it, any members of the U.S. military that don't take the vaccine are dishonorably discharged. Are you kidding me? Let's gut our military? Whoever's really running the show, their intent is to destroy the country. Biden's net approval rating, the share who approve of his job performance minus the share who disapprove, fell 12 points among black voters during this period. September erosion accounted for more than 2/5 of the decline in perceptions of Biden's jobs performance. I like that, perceptions. Not about his performance. It's all about perceptions. How does it look? And that's what politics is all about, folks. Providing a stark warning to Democrats ahead of next year's midterms. While black voters are helped push Biden over the top against President Donald Trump in key states last year, are unlikely to abandon the Democrat Party en masse to back Republicans on the ballot next year, but low turnout from the group can have dire consequences for Democrats in Congress who already face an early enthusiasm gap. Boy, tell you, this guy's being kind. Or she is, I should say. Enthusiasm gap. That's a nice way of saying, we think you suck. Biden's still popular among most black voters, with 71% of them approving his job performance. That's always been a mystery to me, including 37% who do so strongly. That's more than a third strongly agree. But since September 8th, the share who disapprove of Biden's job performance has increased 7 points to 24%, and 14% said they strongly disagree. And you can read the rest. Survey comes as Black Lives Matter is protesting New York City's vaccine mandate, which requires patrons of most indoor establishments to show proof of vaccination. The requirement led to a fight at Carmine's and then a protest earlier this week. Are they protesting the vaccination passes, or are they protesting the ID? Because if they're protesting the ID, then the entire case for voter ID that hurts minorities is thrown out the window. During the Monday protest, Shavona Newsom, a BLM co-founder, well, she's got her millions now, living in style, I have no doubt. That's what will stop the Gestapo, the NYPD, from rounding up black people, from snatching them off trains off the bus. Well, when BLM was going through New York City, causing hundreds and millions of damage to very top-end retail places, I might add, not even counting the residents in that area, you got this from NYPD. They did nothing but watch. And now you're mad at them? Oh, okay. She vowed the city would see another uprising over the vaccine mandate. See, it's not the ID. She can't say it's the ID, because then her case for voter suppression is now null and void. We're putting this city on notice that your mandate would not be another racist social distancing practice. Progressives and leftists want race separation. They want segregation. They ask for it directly. Black people are not going to stand by. You will see another uprising. That's the other thing. Who in the hell represents... What vote was done among black people in New York City in this case to make her the leader of black people? And that is not a threat. That is a promise. The vaccination passport is not a free passport to racism. Black Americans are least likely among racial and ethnic demographics to receive a COVID-19 vaccine. Now, you notice again, it's the vaccine passport. It's the vaccine paperwork. You remember the old movies? Papers, please. You know, you should get that in movies about Nazi Germany. You have your papers? You know, remember that stuff? But she doesn't measure personal ID, mention it much. It's amazing to me. It truly, truly is. So there you have it. A large group, a pretty good percent of the so-called black vote is turning away from Biden for the vaccine mandates. He needs the mandates in order to keep control. So it's going to be interesting how this works out. I don't see the Democrats' endgame in this. I really, really don't. Honestly, I don't. Is it a desperate hold of power? I mean, they control it all now. You keep in power by doing the proper things, not making people feel like second-class citizens, and not saying that we're in charge, we'll tell you what to do, we know better than you, we're government, we're smarter, we're higher educated, and we know better. Sit down and shut up and just do it. I don't see the strategy here. But the funny part was when the Democrats took over everything in 2020 in that election, the presidency, the House, the Senate, they didn't seem very happy in November, Thanksgiving time, late November, December. Yeah, COVID was really tough. But you didn't see any of them smiling that we won. Oh my God, we won. What do we do now? You didn't see any of that because they know. The smart ones do anyway. They know that they're doomed. So they're going to burn down as much as they can before they get thrown out. Think about that for a minute. That's exactly what they're doing. And how ridiculous and how dangerous and how spiteful and how ridiculous that is. Voting is an incredible responsibility. You got to start taking your vote a lot more seriously. Until the next time, goodbye and good luck.